Hi everybody, welcome to the very first hairdo episode on all things yummy. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because we bring you all things yummy. And make sure to give a like to this video. So today we are going to show you how to get this look all set. If you're going on a date, maybe a party, or maybe a wedding, or maybe you're just like me, you like to look good at all time. Get ready, I'll be right back to get us started. So ready to start? Basically, I didn't put anything on my hair, just a shampoo and conditioner, and then I normally let it dry on its own, because if you use a blow dryer to dry it, you add to the frizzy format of it, especially if you have hairs like me. But I just let it, dry on its own. And I don't add any product, nothing. The only thing I will be using will be a hairspray. It's a Tresemme hairspray. And the only I use it is not because I want it to get all stiff. I use it because it handles the weight of my hair. I have too much hair, as you can see. So I just use it to, give it a little bit of a boost. Now what you do need doing this are these gloves. You really need them because you want to be able to touch your curling iron as you do this. I normally put it on both hands because it's a little, as you can see, there are dots here. It helps me also make it a little straight too, but you don't have to. You can just use it with the hand that you're gonna hold the hair. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know is they normally go with 4 split. They take their hair and split it in 4 pieces. You shouldn't do that. You always want to have 5. Either you have the bang or not. You want to start with this. So here's the thing. I don't really go too specific, but you want to separate the very top and the front, right? And what you hear is my dear lovely cat who loves to be in this room and destroy the equipment, but I won't let him. So just bear with him. He's very cute. I'm probably going to show him at some point to you. So here, you separate the top and the front. You don't want that to be part of the rest. So you separate it however you want to do it. And here we go. Put it up. Get it all nice and separated. And use your preferred clipper. I use these because they're pretty big so they can handle my hair. Here we go. Now from here you want to go splitting it in 4. Now the 4 pieces you need is you want to separate right where your ear is. You want to separate each side right behind your ear, right here. So that's 1 piece. And then that side, boom, 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 right behind your ear. This is the one I use because it's big enough for my hair, but you have to pick this based on how much hair you have and how long your hair is. Mine is this one, and I normally put it on the highest, which is 450. And then I always, when I want to start, I go with exactly the width of my iron, or curling iron is what you call it. So you want to pick this much. Okay, so you put your heat gloves on. I love mine. Here we go. I do them both, as I said, but you don't have to. Just works better. So, you see, instead of a brush, I don't need this anymore because of the gloves. I just do it this way. Again, no product was added, nothing. Just your hair washed, and if you use conditioner. So what I do, you never want to go like that or this or this. You just want to have it lowered like this, right? And I will tell you why. You go in, right? Go halfway down, and then you flip this part. If your hair is straight, you can go all the way to the bottom, but if you have layers like mine, you want to start this way. Look, I'm holding this end, and you gradually open the other side. You go, 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 until you see what happens? They're gonna start falling. So to avoid that, you use the hand with the glove, you roll this with hand, and you start rolling. Now, one thing I have noticed, a lot of people go sideways. I make sure to roll it all on top of each other, right here. See how it's all one piece? What it does is, first of all, it won't open easily, because when you already have it like an open roll, it's easier for it to open. And then secondly, what happens is that all the loops are gonna have the same size. So it's not gonna look like, you know, one bottom is smaller than the top. And you just go like that. And then you just simply unroll it like this. And voila. You just leave it as is. But you see how it's literally all the same twist? You wanna have that. Now when that's done, as soon as it's heated, before it gets cold, you just spray that one and you put it back. You just move on to the next piece. As I said, try to have the same width of your curling iron. So that's all. That's all we have on the left, and obviously we're gonna do the same thing on the right. Now here is our right side. So one good thing about doing it this way is you don't need to worry about which side you're rolling it, because they're so even out. You don't need to worry about it. So you can do it inward, you can do it outward, you know, because between left and right, you normally have this problem of how to make it match. With this style, you don't need to worry about that at all. You do it whichever way you want, and then when it's done, it will all look the same anyways. So one of the reasons I like doing it this way. Okay, so the big part, as I call it, is done. Now we want to start the side. I'm gonna open this over here. Normally this shouldn't be a big chunk. I do it within like 3 or 4 pieces and it's done. But the difference between the back and front, so you separate the front part. Now we want to go sideways, meaning go in, right? Go down as long as your layers are allowing you. Mine stops right there. Then you grab this to the side and you roll on it, right? Roll twice. You keep on holding this. And then you use this, you hold the hair, and you keep opening it until the extra parts are in there. And then you roll again and just repeat doing that until all of the pieces, as you see, are going in. And one more time. And there you go. So it's basically the way you roll it, it's side. Instead of being it like this, you go sideways. Now I do that because I kind of like the volume outside, but if not, you can just continue doing it the same way as you did the back side. Now you probably don't have gray hairs the way I do, but because I do have gray hairs, I don't hold on to the front areas too much, because that just makes my gray hair goes all fuzzy, freezy. What's the word? Doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying. So again, you spray your mouth and everything. I hope the spray you're using tastes good. Mine does. So that's how it goes. Now obviously next one, same thing. Okay, we got all the side and the back done. Now this is where it gets really important. Seriously, this is what makes all the difference. So you want to open the very front, right? If you notice, when I was doing it, I obviously used my hands to do it because I've done it so many times. I pretty much know what I'm doing. But you kind of just want to do what I use the grid of my forehead from beginning of each eyebrow. That's how I use the guide for. But you lower this down and you start from very top here. Pick this layer and then you can put the rest back on clipper so it doesn't bother you, right? So you bring this down, you brush it. Nice. Now, no matter how layered your hairs are, this part will always be even, right? Unless you had a very, very bad hairstylist who did not cut this evenly. So what you do is you go down all the way, hold this, and you just roll it up. And you keep this, hold it with your hand so it doesn't actually open itself, right? You keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, and leave it there. Just like that. This is what makes the top of your hair looks really brilliantly cute. And obviously it gives it a little bit of volume. Now what does happen is when you do open it, you don't necessarily have to decide where it goes right away. So I show you how. Make sure it's all good. Then you do, here's how you open it. You just go like that and let it release itself. There you go. See how it comes out? And more and more and more until it's all out. There you go. Now what you do want to do, now me, I always know what I want to do, right? So I basically just pull it back, obviously use my hairspray, pull it back and put it to the side because that's what I do. I go side with them. But if you go up, you go to the other side, that's completely up to you. But you want to use one of these to hold it up, right? There you go. Just leave it there. And the next piece, same thing. This is it. What you want to do, I can't do that in front of the camera, but I will go down and then show you. You're gonna pull your hair down, you're gonna use the gloves, and you're gonna literally dig into your hair just like this. Don't worry about it, just go in and do it. Now, I normally suggest you do it when your head is upside down. If not, well, this works, kind of works too. Now, this is my style. As I said, you can do whatever you want to do with the top and the bang and all that cool stuff. I'm gonna go finish this up. And we got ourselves a beautiful hair. I hope you can all do it. Try it, it's super easy. It's probably gonna take you a couple of tries to get it done, but you can get it done. It's easy, simple. Remember a few tips. Now we're done, we can actually take the gloves. Here we go. And you do not want to use your hairspray before rolling, because here's what's happened. What will happen? You put the hairspray on your hair, you use the heat, and heat will basically vaporize all the hairspray. So that's one mistake I've noticed a lot of ladies out there do. And as you notice, my stubborn cat is still calling me out. But don't use it before. Do your styling, and then as it's heated, use your hairspray and make sure you cover it all. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you go try. If you do it, send me your pictures on the comment or email it to me through the email that's on my about page, and I'm gonna make sure to put them out there on my social network.